What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to FIFA 13 pack opening Ultimate Team for this Bundesliga Team of the Season Part 2. So we opened about 1.2 mils worth of packs, and if you haven't already checked out Part 1, it was the first part of this Q&A and the first part of all the packs. But this is the second half, definitely the better of the two halves. It got a Team of the Season, a bunch of really good players, which you will see in the background. This is the Team of the Season. You may have already seen me upload the video of getting him in a separate one, but it was the Team of the Season Lewandowski, which made me go absolutely ballistic. But we get a couple other really decent players, especially ones that were in Team of the Season last week that I kept thinking as I was pulling them, Team of the Season, and then remembering that they were not Team of the Season. But before we get into the questions and the answers, quick little notice: if you want a fast and reliable coin service, check out utcointraders.com. There's a link to them in the description down below. Anyway, let's get into some of these questions. If you do want to ask any questions for future Q&As, I'm going to try and do them quite frequently on these pack opening things. So if you have any questions, please put them down below. I really need questions, because sometimes I find it really tricky to find enough questions that are good enough to answer. So put any down below if you have them. So let's get stuck into it now. So the first question comes from Justin Ramirez on the Twitter, and he says, who are you excited to see grow up at Arsenal? So I assume he means which of the youth players I'm most looking forward to, think have the most talent, etc. There's a couple that I really like the look of at the moment. Then we've got Chuba Akpom in the under-21s, who's been absolutely incredible in the Next Gen series, scoring basically a goal a game. He has been absolutely outstanding. Thomas Eichfeld is also looking absolutely amazing, so I'm looking forward to those two hopefully getting their chances in the first team. Who do you think? This comes from Ryan Edwards on the Twitter. He says, who do you think has one of the atmospheres in football? I assume he means one of the best atmospheres in football. And from what I've seen, it's Dortmund. Now, Bayern, when we were at the Allianz, I wasn't too impressed with their home atmosphere, whereas their away atmosphere when they came over to the Emirates was absolutely incredible. So their home one wasn't too good. I would have said theirs based on away from what I've experienced, but I've seen Dortmund on the TV and stuff like that, and their atmosphere seems absolutely incredible. And it seems apt now that both of the two teams are in England for the Champions League final tonight that we talk about both. Anyway, on to Joe Emery on the YouTube, and he says, who do you think will finish first, second, third and fourth in the BPL next year? Now, I think it's way too early to really get a good opinion on this, so whatever I say almost definitely won't happen. But United have lost Fergie. You'd hopefully expect them to drop off the perch. Chelsea looking like they get a Mourinho and will be signing players. You'd expect them to go up there. City, maybe they're going to spend money. Arsenal, hopefully we're spending money. So I reckon it's going to be the same top four, but in a different order. I don't reckon Spurs have... Sure, it's probably Arsenal bias, but in my head, I don't think Spurs have got enough, particularly if Gareth Bale goes. So we'll just have to wait and see that one. You can't really give a good enough opinion this early into the transfer window. Golden Boy on the YouTube says, do you still update your /1 shop? Really want to blah blah blah. So the /1, actually, we haven't really had much time at all. Ollie has been really busy with real life work, stuff with his girlfriend, and he keeps going away and stuff like that, so he hasn't had much time to work on it, and I've been ridiculously busy with school and YouTube. So I haven't made any new designs. I mean, the shop is still there, but I mean, there isn't really all that much on it. So if you do want it, maybe I'll remember to put a link in the description down below, and maybe in the future me and Ollie can work on some more stuff for it. On to the last question, and this comes from Ginger Johnny on the YouTube, and he says, would you rather be chased by 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Now, usually I'm sure this question is 10 duck-sized horses. When it's 100, that makes it a lot easier for me, because I think the mass of 100 duck-sized horses is far bigger than 1 horse-sized duck, and I think 1 horse-sized duck, it wouldn't be too good at manoeuvring. So, like, you could just run in between trees and go into, like, toilets and things like that. And I'm imagining, like, being at a castle for some reason whilst I'm trying to escape from them. But I'm sure that the horse-sized duck wouldn't be too good at being able to catch up with me if I was to, like, weave in and out of places. So I'm going to go for that one. But that is the end of this pack opening, guys. We got some pretty awesome players. Spent a lot of coins, but we also finally started to get some good players back now that I'm using a different account to open packs. But that is the end of this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.